Good morning. The final wake-up call. Right, it's the final countdown. We are all slowly packing away our things. It is 10 to 8. This is our final albergue. Let's put the shoes on for the last time for the walk. That's what the shoes look like after nearly 700 kilometers. They still got heaps and heaps of meat left on them. Really long-lasting, durable shoe from Decathlon. The final mega feast. We've got a couple of day-old bread. Oh, it's not too bad actually. In the little lounge area, they've got a poster on the wall of all the different places. So Saint Jean, whatever. We started here in Pamplona, and we went all the way along the Burgos, had a break there. Leon. And then today we wake up in Monte de Gozo, and this is where we're headed to. It's only 5 kilometers down the street. Our last albergue room, empty. Everything has been taken. You can see now, this is the building we were in. But there's a building there, there. It keeps going on. This is building 29. So there's 30 buildings. That's how long they are. Okay, let's go. Hello, Puss Puss. Meow. Hey, Puss Puss.
Oh, yeah, the statue.
We want to go this way. This is the Camino path with the lights. And then we're going to head down. That's not a statue, that's Julius.
You're sitting like...
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. And look, in the background behind the statues is Santiago. You can see here the 3 spires of the cathedral. Look at them. So we've made it to the point of no return. From here, we either continue down into Santiago, where our epic journey over the last 28 days is over. Or we could turn around and head back, following the yellow brick road, back to Pamplona. And then all this magic ends. So tonight, when we get down there, it's a culmination of all this emotion and fun and heartache and strife and cold mornings and snow and going hungry, eating big meals, drinking, laughing, all this stuff. This is Camino. And when you get down the end, the finishing line, it's all over. You know, you're going to go back to reality in your real job, in your real life. but this is what Camino is about. The journey, not the destination. It's a massive amphitheatre by the looks of it. You can have like picnic blankets out. Big area for a stage. There's like swimming pools here for pilgrims. So we've walked all the way from the top of those buildings and now we're here at the bottom of the buildings, just to give you an absolute grand size of this place. The scale is impressive. It's like a rock dinosaur. Santiago. 4.180 kilometers to go.
Could like stay at the hostel and go the next one.
It's a Knights Templar, Temporario Peregrino. Santiago di Compostela. Foot Fuente. Kaput.
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 Kaput. It's red there, and it's red all the way here. So line up at the starting gate, and when it goes green, we run. On your marks, get set, go! Porta do Camino. This is the old monastery. It's now been turned into a hotel slash albergue. This is where we stayed when I finished the Camino back in 2019. Alright, this is the Compostela here, this is the side of it. We've taken our shoes off and going in barefoot. Tradition. But because it's so cold in the morning, our feet are frozen. It's so cold.
Really cold.
There it is. We've made it. And it turns out we've made it. And there's a protest happening over there. And now trucks come in the way. It's a picture postcard moment. This is our welcoming committee. Hola! We did it! Bring it in. We got the fan squad. We got the fans.
Actually, a protest going on.
Congratulations! You did it, did it, did it!
They're here for us.
Yeah! Hey, cheer! Oh, complete! Yeah. Woo! Yeah. This is the building that's opposite the Compostela. They got a big photo with me before. They were interested because they wanted to see the video with them in it. And the sun is coming up over the cathedral now. Even the penguins getting in on the action.
1, 3, 2, 1.
So, we're just walking down here on the left. We're just walking towards the office to get a certificate. We got a final stamp.
This is your Compostela with the name in Latin is Jacobum, okay? And
Yes.
for the first 10 pilgrims that arrive every day, you have a free lunch at 1 o'clock.
Oh, perfecto! Gracias! Okay, so let me explain to you what just happened. You walk down here, you come here. Now, in the Stampy book, there's a QR code. If you don't have the QR code, you have to scan this QR code. You enter all your details into the system. When you get that, you'll get a unique code. When you have your unique code, you go in here. Now, when I came here last time, you went in here, and then there was like a massive line, and then you went over there, right? But obviously it's winter time, it's fine. So you go in here, they give you your stamp, they stamp your thing, your actual thing, they give you certificates, and you're able to buy you're able to buy the tube for the certificates. Now, if you're the first 10 people coming in the morning, you get a complimentary lunch. So You have walked a long way to continue with your centenary tradition of this institution. We kindly offer you this meal. Wow. Such a majestic looking building. We're off for breakfast and coffee.
The Camino is killing me.
Breakfast time. Churro. Cafe.
To take this photo with this car.
Hey. Breakfast is served. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, breakfast done. It was like brunch. We've got, so it's 11:45. We've got 15 minutes. Oh, wow. We've got 15 minutes to get to the cathedral for Mass. We want to go to the midday Mass. But we can't take the backpacks into the cathedral. So we have to go back to that same place where we got our credential stamp and certificate and stuff. There's a storage lockers there, and we can put four backpacks into a locker for €2. So now the sun's come up. Come through the main entrance, through the courtyard, downstairs on the left. Yeah? Over on this side. If you're looking for a sign, this is it. We're running for the Holy Mass. And that's that. And then you have the gift shop. And then you're outside at the back of the Compostela. Here we are.
Okay.
Fancy. Hola. Ah, gracias.
Yeah. We had the same, like we had
Wow.
This is
a
the
day of
decision.
And you know what?
Salud.
come back.
Sì.
Il suo ha già avuto la sua dose.
This is the Galician soup.
Anche solo in
Yeah, that's karma right there.
Non io nei Stati Uniti.
They were very accommodating here and made me non-seafood, which is chorizo, sausage, egg and chips. Whoa, for dessert, some cakes, cream, lovely. So full, so much food. We weren't expecting to have a massive lunch, we were expecting having a big family dinner, but that's not going to happen anymore because we are stuffed. There's George! Right now, that sun is doing its job extremely well. It's like 20 degrees. I'm getting quite warm in this jacket. This morning, it was so cold. So do you see this? This is the 2-cent coin that's been minted in Spain. And it's this. Look. That's the Compostela. So we've just been sitting in the sun for a little bit, enjoying it, digesting the lovely meal we just had, and now we're headed towards where the other part of the group was. It turned out everyone didn't get a free lunch ticket, so yeah, and we're having a reunification of pilgrims that we've met along the way who have been here for today, or they arrived today, or they arrived yesterday, or they arrived a few days ago, and they're heading towards they've come back from Finisterre, which is the ocean. And we're just discussing dinner tonight because we were going to have a big feast, but because we had a big lunch feast, we thought to ourselves we'll go to this place called 100 Montaditos, which is quite cheap for another pilgrim we met along the way. So yeah, we're just discussing going to 100 Montaditos, which is like a cheap bar / tapas restaurant chain that's all through Spain, and used to be in other parts of Europe for like dinner for light nibbles for dinner. And it turns out the other half of the group are there now, so we might end up spending the afternoon there, which could be dangerous. Welcome to 100 Montaditos. Here you can actually order, like, there's 100 little tiny sandwicher things, like these things or other bits and pieces. But they come from like €1.10 all the way through to like €2, €1.80. There's like platters you can get. There's like you can get crumb chicken balls. And all you do is you place your order on here, pay at the bar, and then you collect it from the window on the other side. But this is Tinto di Verano, Chin chin, cheers.
Será cabrón.
Happy puppy.
Venga, vamos, vamos, Arthur.
Got his bone.
Te va a quitar tú el hueso.
This is Coyos, the post office service they use in Spain. This is the main post office in Santiago, but in the summertime they would normally have the place next door to the pilgrim's place. The boys sent their suitcase that they came from Japan with to here, and they've had it in storage for a month, so they're now collecting it. So it was 30 or 40 euros for 35 euros for under how many?
Gracias. Thank you very much.
Under 25 kg.
Under 25 kilograms, and it costs 35 to 40 euros, and you're allowed to have it stored here for a month. No, in the middle. Yeah. It literally feels like we've been walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to the same places all day. We're now headed back to the luggage storage room to grab our bags. There is a fancy albergue / more hotel that I stayed at when I completed my first Camino Francés, and I recommended this one to like people staying tonight, and they were able to get a really good rate when they walked in and spoke to the receptionist. So they have a room tonight. They actually have 2 or 3 rooms tonight, but yeah, we're going to take the bags out of storage and put them in their room and continue the afternoon. Back again. And then in here, your lockers. You can fit like at least 4 massive bags in there. And when you put the €2 coin at the top, shut it up, turn the key, pull the key out. And then when you unlock it, the coin will fall in and you can't get it back. Backpack is back on. Early this morning, I put the pants back on, put a jumper on. Now it's quite warm. Wow, fancy. And they have like a slidey. Fit fancy. 135 meters to the Compostela in the courtyard of this hotel. Gracias. Ciao! Coming into the supermarket, I've got my cling film to wrap my backpack with, and I just bought a bottle of crema liqueur. It's like a Bailey's, but Galician style. I recognise this place. Everything looks different in the sun, and it's actually warmer. We'll see if my math adds up. So I just found a place that sells patches for the kilometers and the starting points. So my very first Camino, we started at Saint Jean and went to Santiago, and then I have Ferrol on the Camino Inglés, and then I have today this year's one from Pamplona. Pamplona.
Oh yeah, just we walked here. I forgot we walked here.
The sunset for days. If you haven't gotten sick and tired of this building yet, I'm sure you don't. Especially when it's in golden hour. Alright. Here's my food. The backpack is on. I got the shopping. We are headed off to the bus station. Got. Welcome back to Compostela for the 400th time today. It's all over for Fred and Aaron. We're at the bus station. Brand new bus station. And they've got half an hour to their bus departs. Our song for Camino was Love of My Life by Queen. So we're serenading each other with those songs now. My bus stop is, I walked past it just 2 seconds ago, so we're going to say goodbye to these guys and then head back. There's no rush for me. It's catastrophe. Bam.
El camino. Parecchio pinguino, tattico.
You've been alright, mate. I hope. Yeah.
Good boy.
And it's not good. It's not goodbye.
Not goodbye.
It's see you soon.
See you soon.
Because out of all of these people, I'm probably more likely to go to New Zealand. Bye. Bus Urban Airporto. Follow the yellow line. I think that's the best suggestion. There it is.
Hi guys.
No masks, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Ciao. ¿Uno? Gracias. So we thought we were going to have like one of those, I get on the bus and we wave to them as we go, but I've been sat on the bus looking at them awkwardly for the last 5 minutes because the bus doesn't leave until 9:35 and I got here 5 minutes early, so now they're waiting out there, I'm waiting in here, and we still have 2 minutes left to go. Come on, it's time to go. This is like the most awkward goodbye. Like these guys have been staying here and the bus is like, we have to swap buses now. So, go. This is departure attempt number 2. Mercedes-Benz.
Whoa.
Fancy. Round 2. Bye. Ciao! Alright, we are off to the airport to enjoy a restless night. Just pulling into the airport now. Let's grab this bag. Alrighty-o. Let's go into the airport and see if we can find a place to call home. I think down here will do just nicely. And it's good that this airport doesn't have bars between the seats. I can actually lie down. Looks like there is nothing going on down that end of the airport. So we'll head back to the original part. Looks like you can have a sandwich if you are desperate for food at the airport. I think this bench will do just nicely. But we'll see if someone turfs me out and tells me to go somewhere else. I don't want to go upstairs because I can see there's lights being switched off, so I don't think they keep that area open, so I think this is the best we're gonna get. So I've got my sleeping bag. I've got my bag of clothes here, so I've got to use that as a pillow against the handle. I've got my buff. I've got my buff around my neck now that I'm gonna use as an eye mask. In the bag of tricks, I've also got the cling film we bought from earlier. I've got couple of donuts and a couple of empanadas for breakfast, as well as some coffee arujo, some crema arujo. It's only like 17%, so I want to take that back to London, so I'm going to pack that in between soft things and some sweets for whenever, for the children. And then Fred bought me Fred put something in that. I don't know what's in that. I'm not allowed to open it until I'm not near Fred, so I'm going to perhaps do that when I get back to London. Yeah. Anyway, so I got myself organised. I'm going to sign off for this evening unless something exciting happens. I'm going to be lying here surfing the internet, uploading videos and trying to get some sleep. Good night.